good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back out here at Tenoroc. Today I have a special guest with me. I have my brother-in-law Charles with me. If you've been watching the channel for any period of time, you've seen us do a kayak versus bass boat tournament. And also, if you watched us a few months ago, we were out here with a group of guys and we had a tournament out here, and Charles just happened to forget most of his tackles. So he had a really tough day that day. And when we did the kayak versus bass boat, I had a tough day. I only caught 2 small ones, and he had a tough day as well and only caught 2 bass, and he won with 1 keeper. So today we're out here at a new lake, almost a year later from that kayak versus bass boat video, and out here for some revenge. So we're gonna come out here. This video is gonna be a major league fishing style video. The bass has to be 12 inches to count, and the guy with the most inches at the end of the day wins. There's no limit. We're just gonna come out here, see how many 12+ inches we can catch. Guy with the biggest bag at the end of the day wins. The summer pattern should be in full effect. So I'm gonna come out here, mix up baits, see what these bass are up to. So as always, I appreciate you watching. Let's get out here and figure out what these fish are doing. All right, let's go fishing.
I was like, man, I just gotta have 5 better fishing stuff. Now it's like I gotta outfish them.
Yeah, that's what major league fishing is. All righty, sir. I don't even know where I'm gonna start. I guess I'll start over here. Good luck, sir.
You doing top water this morning?
I can't tell you what I'm doing. That's cheating. All right, gotta start out with some top water and go from there. Supposed to have cloud cover most of the day. We have a new moon coming in 2 days. Barometric pressure is supposed to be stable all day. So we'll see what these fish have in store, but hopefully it's a good day. That's what it says on paper anyway. All right, first cast is out of the way. That's what got me last time with our kayak versus bass boat. I caught a bass on the first cast, and I committed the cardinal sin of catching a bass on the first cast. So we got that behind us. So no limit, just have to be 12 inches, and we will see how many we can put in the boat. I honestly don't even know what a good score would be. I'd be happy with over 100 inches. We're gonna be fishing for about 6 hours. How did he miss it? That's a gar. Okay, I have no interest in catching you. Okay, well, it's a promising sign. All right, nothing on top. Wow, first throw with the square bill. Thought I got caught up on wood. Man. If there's ever a place to throw a square bill, it would be here. We got 4-foot depth, bunch of wood everywhere. First cast, I got bit. And that was a keeper too. Wow. That is not a keeper. Now, why couldn't that other one get it like this? He wasn't going anywhere. All right, fish number one, how to keep her. That was 2 hits in 5 minutes, so hopefully we can keep that up. Just need to be bigger than that. That's a nice one. Crush that. You think you wanted that? It's not a bad one at all. All right, let's get a length on this guy and get him back out there. This is definitely going to meet the 12-inch minimum. Okay, that's 16.5. It's a solid one to start off the day. Thank you, buddy. That square bill is plastered in his mouth. All right, 16.5. More like that. Wow, my bait was moving funny. And that's because I hooked up on some shad. No wonder those bass are up there. There's a bunch of shad up there. You know there's a lot of bait whenever you hook up onto them with your square bill like that. We now know what those bass are targeting up there. I've caught 2. One was 16.5. Didn't you just catch one? I missed a keeper too. How did he come off? What on earth? They just swiping at this? That was a keeper too. I can't afford that. Nice, Charles. Yeah, I just missed one on this square bill again. I've missed 2 and caught 2 on this thing. I don't know. I mean, these hooks are sticky sharp. I don't know how they're getting off.
I missed one and caught one on the spinnerbait.
I'm gonna circle back around and fish down here again. I know that there's bass up on this bank. I hooked up on 4, only landed 2, and of course the 2 that got off were keepers. So hopefully the square bill continues to produce. Looks like it's going to produce decent quality if I can get them to the boat. We're going to spend another 10 or 15 minutes with the square bill, and if nothing happens, we're going to move on to some worm fishing. Get out of there. That's a nice one. Oh, stay on. It's got me all wrapped up in the wood. That's a nice one. I hope it's still on. I'm not sure if it is or not. It feels like it is. Oh, of course it's not. That was a nice one, y'all. That is the running theme with the square bill. That thing was pulling drag and everything. Golly, man. That was a solid fish. That was just a tough place to get him out. That is unfortunate. Well, there's another one that would have went a long way. You gotta throw up into that wood like that. And unfortunately, he won that battle. Like a lot of them have been. All right, we are gonna move away from the square bill. I'm getting bit, but they are not coming to the boat. So I'm gonna see if find a bait that they're biting and get them to the boat with. I'm actually gonna change the spinner bait out. The Shakey Head. I know these bass are all in that wood. Just gotta get to them. All right, it's all rigged up. See what this old Shakey Head does for us. Oh wow, I got a fish on. And of course wrapped up in the wood. Just trying to... Wow. That is my first Shakey Head fish ever. I was just trying to get a little bird's nest out. But again, I don't think that that is going to touch 12. Oh, not by a long shot. Nope. Well, we know they will eat the Shakey Head now. Thank you, buddy. No more on the Shakey Head right now. Move to the old speed worm. Putting fish in the boat, interacting with a lot of fish, but somehow only have one scoreable, so definitely need to get our act together here. I am the master of dinks right now. That is the fourth fish in the boat, and I have 3 under 12 inches. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Try the old Shakey Head again. on the old shaky head. It's a nice one too. It's another solid one. Finally ran into another good one. It took forever. All right, 16-incher. You've been looking for that guy for a while. Thank you, buddy. Number 2 on the board. Number 6 in the boat. That's crazy. We got another one on the shaky head. All right, 13 3/4. That's another one for the board. Thank you, buddy. That was 3. Hey, I'll take 10, 13 inchers all day. Another keeper. Hey, what did I just say? I'd take 13 inches all day. I think that's another one. That's another keeper. I will take it. Thank you, buddy. All right, that is 4 keepers in the boat. I think Charles has 3 right now. And they're all about 14 inches, I believe. So we need to keep the pressure on them and keep on catching these keepers. Not overly concerned about size as long as they're 12 inches right now. Charles, yeah. How you doing? Struggling? Yeah, it's a tough bite. Remember that that feed is going to come up in about 45 minutes, so hang on for the ride, okay? If they were biting this good in the morning before the major feed, they should be biting. So I'm at 4 right now. So
How big was that other one?
I've caught 2 16s and 2 13s and some change in between. So, and I've caught 4 dinks, missed 4 keepers. So, I'm gonna try to at least, you know, catch enough to where the no limit actually means something, you know. I caught that 16 right over there. I'll let you have all this then. All this is, you know, is out of the wind, so I'll let you have all that, man. All right, that is number 5. Awesome. I don't know why it's taking me so long to learn how to throw a shaky head. But right now, that is the deal. All right, that's 12.5. And that is number 5. That is an official limit. Now we need to go for no limit. This is the bait that I'm throwing, a Z Bait Co. I honestly don't even know where you can find them, but if I can, I will link it in the description below. Again, I've never thrown shaky heads, but this is the bait that's working. I have another worm coming in the mail, but I don't have it yet, and I was just looking through what I have, and that's the only thing that really stood out to me that could possibly be a good bait. So it's working right now, and we'll continue to throw it. They are a little long, so I'm trimming about an inch off. This shaky head has a screw lock. You just twist that on. You want a thin worm, so whenever you're throwing, there's enough gap there for the hook to set, because I don't text pose it. I just come up and I push through, and I do push the point through just so it knows where to go, and then I come right back in. And you want that worm to be pretty straight as well. And that's what I'm doing, and it seems to be working right now. So we're definitely going to be keeping this in our hand. If it's working, why put it down, right? These bites are so random, it's kind of hard to tell where they're positioning exactly, but it seems like they're positioning just off of the edge of the wood right now. Officially at that limit. Now we just need to keep on going so that no limit actually means something. All right, I knew I got bit there last time. Those hooks are sharp. It's gonna be number 6. That major feed's gonna start kicking in here. It's right at that time, and I've already gotten 2 bites. All right, 12 3/4. Thank you, buddy. All right, number 6. That no limit actually means something now. And we just need to continue to add to that score. Be a pile of them over there. Those again. Oh, that's a nice one. I again was just trying to get out of. All right. That is a solid one. Oh, and the hook popped right out. Wow. I wonder if they're loaded up over there. That is a little butterball right there. That's a pretty fish. $17 1/4. That's the nicest one of the day. Thank you, buddy. These fish are definitely chewing on this shaky head, so we're going to continue to throw it. That's number 7. I keep on trying to get birds' nests out, and I'm picking up fish. Maybe I should just let that shaky head sit down there more. This wind is really starting to pick up here. I knew it was supposed to get into the double digits today, and I think we are officially there. We have about an hour left to fish. Let's see if we can put 1 or 2 more in the boat before then. Just saw some bass pushing some bait up on shore over here. Ooh, that's a nice one. Another 14, 15 incher. That's another nice one. Happy to have them. Thank you, buddy. All right, that was number 8. Starting to have a pretty good score. Not bad for 6 hours of fishing. I think we put 12 or 13 in the boat so far. It's not a bad day, especially for this summer heat. Water temperature right now is 87 degrees, so it's pretty toasty right now. That one was 14.75. The bass have moved offshore and they're on the outside edge of the wood. That's where I've caught all of them. Well, I wanted you to feel like you were finding the fish on your own. Don't ever think that.
Wow. Man, your subscribers probably found out before me.
We're gonna head over to our last spot. About 15 minutes left. See if we can put one more in the boat. That's a keeper. That's just going to barely make it. All right, going to be risky here. I have to put this guy in the lap. Try to get him to touch 12. All right, just barely made it. 12 incher. Thank you, buddy. That was with like 10 minutes left too. All right, we got 9 keepers now. The Shakey Head is pulling through. In the beginning of the day, I thought it would be cool if we were able to cross over 100 inches. You never really know how the day is going to go. And we have definitely exceeded that. So, it has been a fun day. Let's see if we can put one more in the boat before we call it a day. Got like 7 or 8 minutes left. All right, last cast. All right, that is the day. We're gonna head back to the launch and see how Charles did, get some exact numbers on his day, and I'm not really sure where exactly I finished. I would guess somewhere in the 150s, but honestly, I lost track. So let's head back over to the launch, meet up with Charles, and yeah, we'll review our day real quick.
You got more?
A little bit more. Perfect, thank you.
Good day, sir.
Alrighty, everyone, trip is over. So we just tallied up the scores, and Charles wound up with 42.75, and I wound up with 129 inches. So I got him this go around. He's beaten me the last time when we did the kayak versus bass boat, so I was able to get some revenge today. Yeah, he had a tough day. You caught 2 on a spinnerbait and one on a Cinco, and you saw what I did. I don't know why it took me so long to start to throw a Shakey Head, but that Shakey Head is what did it for me. I caught the majority on the Shakey Head. I ran into a few first thing in the morning with a square bill, But after that bite died off with the square bill, it was all shaky head really. So you'll be seeing me throw that a lot more often. But hey, I appreciate you fishing with us today. And if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel out a great deal. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you in the next one.